Hello everyone, welcome back to my Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous Azata playthrough. We did most of the Ivory Labyrinth last time, and I've figured out the solution. I've done the resting and buffing before I started, just save me having to tap out of that. And I figured out the solution to this puzzle. Annoyingly, I was actually really close with my deduction on the cryptic note, so I thought it was like 5, 6, and then half of 6 is 3. What I'd missed was that the tree counts as 1, which does make sense. It's definitely cryptic, but it makes sense as the tree being the 1 symbol. So the solution should be 5. Wait, double check it. Yeah, 5, 1, 6, 3. There you go. Apparently this leads to a boss fight. Loot. Helmet and braces. Yeah, there it is.
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
Oh, I should have put Darren on Fenris. So we've attacked this guy a few times. This is like the real fight now. We've only been... We've not been officially kind of killing him each time. What's his... Evil Outsider. Okay. You know, I'm gonna... I want to be as buffed as possible, I think, for this. He was quite tough last time. What was that about? There's a weird effect there. Oh, we should do Unbreakable Heart, shouldn't we? That stops fear effects. Yeah. So we should make use of Unbreakable Heart and go over. Because last time we did that, it freaked out most of our party members, and that's what messed us up last time. Allbrig's alright though. He's skipping, come on. Come on. There you go. Right. Allbrig, you're not freaking out, so you come in. Everyone else is freaking out, it seems. Yep, everyone's freaking out and running away. Which is annoying. I should have done Unbreakable Heart before interacting with the loot, shouldn't I? Oh, Ruchelet gets another go. That's alright. You go there and then do Sense Vitals. Okay, Waldriff isn't freaking out. That's good.
Cover me, all right?
Everything's missing, but we'll worry about that at a different time. Okay, do Arcane Accuracy and then a Force Punch attack nest. Perfect. What's that effect doing? That effect is doing something. Is it healing? It's healing him?
Stab you or zap you.
Why is it healing him? Okay, everything we do is missing. Do we have to leave the room or something to make it land? Do another Force Punch attack. Okay, why is he healing every turn? That's not Maybe if we leave the room, that will stop working. Let's draw him out. Okay, Darren, do Unbreakable Heart on Ivy, please. Fenris, you come out here. Ivy, you come back in. Maybe standing on the buttons will prevent it. Do Unbreakable Heart on... I think Arushale's... No, do it on yourself. You're quite important for this fight. Okay, we might have to provoke an attack of opportunity. That's fine. You too, but bring him outside. Ideally wanted it a bit further outside, but that's okay. Do instant enemy as well.
I will resist.
This thing is tough to hit. Darren, are you still shaken? Do Unbreakable Heart on... Does Woljif need it? Yeah, Woljif needs it. Give it to him. Okay. Ember, do Evil Eye on it, please. It's immune to Evil Eye. Good to know. Activate your quicker Meta Magic Rod. Is it immune to mind affecting? Yeah, immune to mind affecting. Okay, so we can't do... We can't do instant kill on it, or try instant kill on it.
Distract them from me.
Is that... Okay, it doesn't seem to be fully healing him now. Do Arcane Accuracy again. Does it have immunities? It's got energy resistance against fire. Quite a high energy resistance against fire as well, actually. It's got no immunities to frost, though.
Your bugs run out.
Cool. Okay, we've lowered the AC for Arushale. She's rolling terribly though still. We didn't get prayer out, did we? Do prayer? Fenris is still shaken, but... Okay, we should have this now. Okay, Ember, one more Hellfire Ray. Should finish this. Perfect. Oh, I didn't need to waste a, I wasted a quicken magic rod use, didn't I?
I wonder why.
Okay. The remains of the Minotaur have been carefully dismembered and carved with profane ruins similar to a ritual sacrifice. Okay. Right, I think now that's everything inside here.
Always watch your back.
So we can go out here to the outside. Continue following Xanthir. Or while I remember, I should equip... Because we're definitely going to be fighting some locusts, aren't we? When we fight him. So where is it? Yeah, the Swarmbane thing. Let's put it on Albrig. With the Amulet of Mighty Fist +4 is good, but it's useless if you can't actually hit them, isn't it? So we could put it on Albrig. Actually, let's put it on a Ruchelet. One of them on a Ruchelet because natural armor's not... We don't need the natural armor. Oh, it only works for natural or unarmed attacks anyway. So, really they should go on Fenris, Ivu, or Ulbrig. Okay, we'll leave it as it is for now because we might have to fight other things before we fight him. But we should try to make sure we equip those before any fight starts with... Well, I heard a twinkling. Why did I hear a twinkling? Okay, doesn't matter. Thought the twinkling might have been another remove abyssal corruption thing, but we already did that once, so it should be fine. Collect all. I haven't checked out what the gear we just got was, actually. Hello. Okay, you know what? Seeing as we haven't actually started the fight yet, free buff. Free buffing is always the right thing to do if you can.
Is a waste of time.
Anything that works on a per round basis should be do now. Ember, I want Darren, do prayer. Wait, what is our why is Ruchelet at the front of the formation? When did that happen? It's obviously not how it should be. Okay, let's go. We've all hastened already. Hit the clavicus. Darren, you come and... Oh, we could have put spell resistance on people, couldn't we? We'll do that in a sec. We should try and make use of Darren's summoning a bit more because we have got quite a lot of gear on him that helps with summoning. Summon a Manticore. Ember, try and instant kill the Nafshi. Nope, didn't work. That's okay. Do a command halt then instead. Oh, did it work on all of them? Worked on most of them anyway. That's what we like to see. Oh, I think when it works on all of them, that's very nice. Okay, Ness, come up. Hello. Got some Vrox joining the fight. That's okay. Ulbrig, do death from above. Oh, Ulbrig, you're so strong. I love you.
Time to share your treasures.
Oh, Woljif, come on.
Out of my sight!
Oh, nice. Do Hellfire Ray.
Desna, guide my hand.
Cross the fissure. Is that the way we're meant to go? Feels like this is the way we're meant to go. Let's try crossing the fissure though, why not? Oh, so this is the guy that we met this rock in another place. He was doing experiments, wasn't he? He thinks he's smart. You again? You again? The rock points her sharp beak at you. You wrecked everything in the scar, and now you're here? Without your messing, Xanthir the Plagued One would have made the Vok a great demon by now. But all is lost, lost! Now that cursed, creepy, crawly Jerebeth is laughing at the Vrok again. The demon calls plaintively. We haven't got a trickster option. How does... Jerebeth sent me. The Vrok sniffs the air and bursts into outrageous caws. Jerebeth? That brazen little beetle? That mocking creepy crawly? She is always poking fun at the Vrok, always making her jokes. Are you on her side? Bad luck. The demon's eyes fill with blood and she lunges at you. I didn't necessarily want to immediately start attacking you, sorry.
Cover me, alright?
Well, I'm not really sorry. Okay. They exploded.
Make your peace.
Vorimirak, you probably shouldn't have attacked us right away.
I
That was
will
it.
see to your demise.
Foolish move on your part. Oh, are we not able to get that? Oh, okay, yeah. It respawned her loot over here because we can't go over there. Well, it's good that it did that anyway. It would be annoying if we couldn't get it, even though she didn't really have anything on her. How long are you entangled for? Spores, 45 seconds. We have removed disease, don't we?
This war must end.
Ember has removed disease. Oh, it failed. It's annoying. Come on then, Minotaurs. Well, they've got quite high AC, it would seem. Yeah, Uldrich, you just come up and attack. Ulgrig, do death from above.
Stab their backs. I will resist.
I'm not too worried about these enemies. Right, yeah, insta kill. There we go. That's what we like to see. And do a Hellfire Ray.
Precision!
Kiss your life goodbye.
Okay. Don't want... Okay, here we go. This is a large amount. Sending out all the enemies to fight us, are they? Oh wow, okay. Oh, they're trying to trap us on the bridge. The demons land on the rock with one heavy thud after another. The sounds merging into an unending barrage. More and more fiends appear around you. Many of them are twitching, convulsing, their heads rolling on their necks like they've been stunned. Their disgusting flesh burns open before your eyes. The strange crystals grow from the wounds. Who's this? Zanadra. A well-built female cultist gives you a mocking salute. How goes it, Crusader? Don't you feel a little out of your depth here? While you were wandering around the Sanctum looking for the thing that makes the demons stronger, Xanthir the Plagued One gathered up all the fiends he could and performed the ritual on all of them. He was in haste and didn't take proper care, so a few of the demons died in the process, but it makes no difference. Even you with your power stand no chance against this army. Chaotic, don't start celebrating before the fight's even won. You wouldn't want to embarrass yourself. I chose my moment well. It's a foregone conclusion. The cultist's words are drowned out by the resounding call of a war horn. Dismay ripples through the demon host, and a moment later everything around you is filled with a blinding light. Oh. Oh, hello. Looks like we've got some backup. Some angels.
In the name of Iomedae, I say to you fiends, flee, for you will find no mercy here. Forge onward to your enemy, champion, and have no fear. The warriors of heaven will keep the monsters from your back.
Well, it's nice of you to show up now, not at any other point during the crusade.
The hand of the inheritor! Here! Damn it all! You'll answer for this some other time!
Okay, so she's fleeing. I think I recognise the name. I think when we talked, if you remember quite a while back, we went to a temple and we found our old cleric hanging out there, but he said that he'd been cursed by a cultist, and if anyone opened the door to the basement of the temple he was in, he'd explode, or his guts would turn into rats or something like that. I think that was her. I think that's the name he said. I better not. Oh, wave of fatigue worked. Okay. No matter, we can remove fatigue, can't we?
I'll loot your corpse.
Prayer is still active. There's 11 seconds on prayer. Ivory, go here and do a breath attack. Oof. Did a fair bit of damage to Ivory, didn't it? Okay, do instant enemy. I want to kill this guy so he doesn't keep doing breath of fatigue. Oh, Demon Plague's not good. Okay, Darren, come on, attack. This is still quite a big army at the front to be worrying about. Well, Cloud Kill's a bit of a issue as well. They try and instantly kill the Contaminator. Perfect. Well done, Ember. Doesn't Cloud Kill us every turn that we're in it? Or do Constitution damage every turn that we're in it? If that's the case, I'm a little worried by it. This guy's huge. Oh, it's Stinking Cloud, not Cloud Kill. Okay, Ulbrich, do Death from Above and hit this massive guy at the back. He is huge. Oh, there's so much Stinking Cloud, I cannot see what's going on at all. Okay, just start stabbing wildly around. There you go. Killed most of them, Woljif. It's pretty badass. Okay, you can kill the shear. You can do a full round of attack on the shear, so do that. You're not able to reach anyone, Ivy? Okay, just do your lucky dice then. Okay, Ruchelet's in the worst spot, I would seem. Keep shooting the big guy. Darren, okay, Darren can't do anything because of the stinking cloud. Ember still can though. Do Phantasmal Killer on... don't quicken it, I want to save that. Do it on the shear. No, it didn't work. Okay. This bridge is just too tight for us all. It's still a tough fight, even if the angels do take the people down. Okay, Woljif's been knocked down. That's not good. Albrig, just keep piling on this guy. How much health has he got?
It's all your fault.
Cover me. That.
Still no path through, okay. Yeah, I really ideally need to heal. Ruchelet could actually die. Darren still can't do anything because of the bloody cloud. Ember can though. Do a fireball, I think. I'd like for it to not hit Albrig. Oh cool, you killed that the big guy. Or at least knocked him down. Then it's not like he's actually dead yet. Oh, he gets a second round. Yeah. Okay, Albrig. They all get a second round, don't they?
It's all your fault.
Do Vampiric Touch. You can't find a path.
Stab their backs.
Not being able to find a path. Oh, wait, do Instrument of Freedom. That works. This really is just a one-on-one fight at the moment.
Desna, guide my
Okay,
hand.
do some actual killing, Arushale.
Killing
Perfect.
is what I was made for.
Darren still can't do anything. Ember, try and insta-kill on the rock. Oh, you can't on the rock. Okay, try it on the big guy then. Didn't work. Okay, the cloud's gone. Okay, Ivy, you come around here as well. Rock's gonna come back. Now we can kill it. Darren's still out of action. Find Xandrea. Where did she go? Cowardice is not a failing, but the result of a natural survival instinct. Xandrea, the Baphomet cultist, thought it best to flee the battle at the Ivory Sanctum. But where has she gone to ground? It's possible that someone knows the habits of... Oh, okay, so I think we can now go back to that temple and maybe we'll find her.
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
Oh, and we leveled up. So I guess Xanthir is going to be inside here, isn't he? So we'll switch out the necklaces now. Ivy, you can have one. Be sure to remember to put them back on later. And let's do level up. Makes sense to do it before we go in. Improve use magic device. More level 5 spells, which aren't that useful for our build, really. Fire Snake has been somewhat useful in certain fights, so I guess we'll take that. Cone of Cold. Does cold damage, acid damage. I think most demons are immune to acid damage, so it's not too effective. B-shape. Baleful Polymorph. Let's take Acid Spray and Fire Snake. Yeah, I don't really like any of these spells for Nest. Okay, Ember. You get your Persuasion up, get your Use Magic Device up, you get your Law Religion up. Level 7 spell. Legendary Proportions is quite good, I think. What's the suggestion? Oh, I need to get my guides back up. I closed them all before. Where's Ember? There you go. Level 14. That is the level we're doing, right? Level 14. Oh, okay. So this is meant to be a Law Master that will level now. Yeah, all those are the same. And it says heal or legendary proportions. We don't really use strength that much in our party, so I don't think legendary proportions is as useful. We've already got True Seeing Communal on Darren. Darren's also already got heal, but I guess it can't hurt to have multiple people who have heal. We'll give it heal. Right, Darren. Level 14 Oracle, or Darren. Okay. Get your Persuasion up. Resurrection's the suggestion. We've already got Ember with that though. Is there anything else that's better for you? He is our main healer, isn't he? Holy Word. Yeah, we'll give him Resurrection. Woolgif. Yeah, another Alchemist. Level. I'm imagining it's going to be the Dazzling Display thing, isn't it? Level 14. Vivisectionist. Dispelling Attack and Echolocation. I I think we're going to get a medical discovery. The maybe the order's a bit different. On my guide it says we should just get spells, but yeah, have you used magic device? What's the level 15 one then? Greater 2 weapon fighting. Oh wait, no, we get shatter defenses here. Combat trick, shatter defenses. Can we not get that? Oh, we already got shatter defenses. Okay. Greater 2 weapon fighting then. That was the other suggestion. Wait a minute, why is that? Why is this different? Level 15 versus sectionist, greater 2 weapon fighting. Level 14 dispelling attack. Oh, okay, that is a oh, that's here. Okay, I thought that was a spell. An opponent that is dealt sneak attack damage. Yeah, so it can remove enemies' spell buffs, which is very nice. And then echolocation, which is normally a personal buff, but gives you blind sight. So that's very good. And because he's an alchemist, he can spread that to other people. 10 minutes per level is good as well. Arushale. Just get everything up that you normally would. Go up to 14 on mobility, why not? Combat style feat. What's that going to be? Level 14, improved precise shot. Yeah, that makes sense. And then Ulbrig. Ulbrig's always easy. Oh, he gets a bonus combat feat here. That's nice. You can never have too many feats. And yes, it's going to be greater weapon focus bite. That's my guess. What does the guide say? Oh no, dazzling display. Guess it makes sense to get started on that early. And finally, Fenris, who's just an easy level up. Don't have to think about it. And before I forget as well, I need to make sure I can actually put the spells in where they need to be. So you can have echolocation there. You've already got everything you need there. Nest, you now have level 5 spells. We're never using Cloud Kill, so let's try putting Acid Spray in. See how much we use that. Oh, we do have Stone Skin. Stone Skin's pretty good. Stone Skin Communal is better, but if in doubt, or if we haven't got the option to do Communal, might as well do the singular one. And yeah, I've given the necklaces, right? Yeah, you've got the Swarm Bane. You can also have the Swarm Bane. I wish they just let you change Ulbrig's gear when he's in his shifter form. Especially after he's changed. He's changed so that he can do it. He can be constantly in his Griffin form because it's. Mighty Fist +4. Oh, 4 and 3 look exactly the same. It's a bit confusing. Demonic Resentment. Whenever the wearer of this helmet is under a rage effect, we don't use raged effects. Ravager of Dread. This ring grants the wearer a +4 morale bonus against confusion and fear effects. If the wearer fails a saving throw against such effects, the effect ends after the effect ends, the wearer gets a +2 bonus on saving throws and a +2 bonus on damage rolls. It's pretty good then. Shapeshifter's Helm. This helm grants its wearer a +2 bonus to AC while in wild shape. It also grants 1 additional use of wild shape per day. I mean, that's useless because he can stay constantly in that form. I kind of want to keep I mean, that's Walgif's the only person that would use that, but I kind of want to keep the Owl's Cowl on. I'll sort all the gear out later. For now, it's just about doing that. Okay, let's carry on. I think Xanthar's going to be in here, or Xanthir. I keep saying that. I think I say that name differently every single time. Darren, get on Fenris, please.
My tail is restless.
Wargif, do one more haste. And Darren, one more prayer. So that's ready to go. Xanthir Vang, a figure in a loose hooded robe, stands facing away from you, his hands raised in the air. I have given you the gift of strength. Arise and fight in the name of Discari, of Baphomet, of whomever you please. I command you, defend my laboratory. Fools! Feckless, useless morons! I'm surrounded by idiots. What have I done to deserve this? What crime have I committed that the universe would punish me so? He shouts and calls them names and thinks that will make them listen to him. Wargif's whisper is tinged with admiration. He's got a sharp tongue on him. He'd give the old Gran a run for her money. Finian, the talking weapon. I don't like this one. He reminds me of the bladesmith who tortured me. He was an arrogant swine too, but he never berated and yelled at folk. No, he spoke softly, so deliberately every word dripped with venom. Yeah, we've got Chaotic here, we'll go for that. Hello, Xanthir. Having problems with the help? The figure in the hooded robe slowly turns around. Its face and hands are a writhing mass of locusts. If you listen closely, you can hear the rhythmic rasps of little feet and wings rubbing against each other. Your taunting words only serve to reveal your ignorance. Imbeciles swell the ranks of demons and crusaders alike. As commander of the crusade, you have crossed paths with such fools more than once, no doubt. Tell me, how do you stand them all? Xanthir falls silent momentarily, during which time the rustling of locusts under the cloak becomes even more prominent. You are all primitive apes, cavorting about the world wound in a futile attempt to wipe each other out. Oh, how I loathe you all. I despise my idiot students, who cannot even take a single step without an order from me. I despise demons, self-satisfied imbeciles who prefer to tear hunks of flesh from each other rather than carry out my instructions. I despise Discari and Baphomet for forcing me to work with them. The chittering of the locusts grows louder, sounding threatening. I despise you, vandal! You come into my laboratory, smashing up my specimens and interfering with my work. Away with you! Get out now!
Let's have some fun.
Not without a fight, Xanthir. Oh, these demons aren't joining in the fight. Are they not? I mean, we have to try it. If we can do the instant kill. Nope, didn't work. Oh, he's immune. Okay, fair enough. Do Evil Eye then. Immune to Evil Eye too. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay. Darren. Creeping Doom, where'd that come from? Do resistance from evil. We already have haste, so we don't need to do that again. Have you run out of mirror image? Yeah, you have. Okay, do mirror image. Surely these demons are going to join the fight at some point. They're not just going to not help it, are they? It'd be funny if they didn't. Okay, do sense vitals. Wow, okay. Are the demons really not going to help? Okay, do your lifted halt. Seeing as there's so many of them. Oh, that requires movement. Okay, just do your standard halt then. Why are you not...
Am I doing it wrong?
Okay, for some reason this is not working. Just do a Hellfire Ray on Xanthir then.
I'll make short work of this.
The concealment's a bit annoying.
Time to share your treasures.
I should have done Glitter Dust, shouldn't I? Okay, do instant enemy. Wow, okay. So he's summoning stuff and then transforming them. That's quite a cool attack strategy. Okay, Darren. Attack the transformed frost giant. There you go. Morgif attack Xanthir. This would have been a good time for echolocation because that means you can bypass invisibility. Try and kill these before he turns them into anything more dangerous. Do a force punch attack. And Ivy, just do a full round.
I will resist.
Perfect, come on. Just missing all over the shop, Xanthir. Okay, do Glitter Dust. Ember. I think Glitter Dust makes it easier at least to see invisible people. Maybe not perfect, but... Oh, okay. Warjif's been freaked. Frightened, yeah. Okay, nest. I guess I was wrong about the... Oh, I think locusts have just appeared out. Have locusts appeared out of him? Or he's just disintegrated into locusts. Oh, now the demons are getting involved. Okay. They just weren't doing anything during the bulk of the fight. That's a bit weird. Warjif's still having a panic. Okay, Rushlight. Yeah, now there's locust swarms. I wasn't entirely wrong about them being a factor then. Okay, Ember, do Fire Snake. Oh, you can't. Oh, there's loads of locust swarms now, okay. But Albrig, you can attack them. So it was a good thing we put the it was a good thing we put those bracelets on. So there's loads of these. Okay, Ivy, just hit the locust swarms. Okay, Nest. Go for the.
Or I'll loot your corpse.
Go for the yeah, distorted mythic shear. Warjiff, you won't be able to actually do anything to them, will you? Try and lure them over here. Yeah, Rushla, you focus on the demons. I wish you could choose who they shoot if you get a full round of attack where they can swap enemies. I wish you could choose which ones they actually go for. Okay, Ember, Fire Snake. Good thing about them all being in a group. I'll tell you what, do a Quicken and then an Unbreakable Heart. Although actually it doesn't seem necessary anymore, does it? Do a Quicken and then another Fire Snake. Great. Darren, you can hit these. You kill the ones that are bugging Ember. There shouldn't be a problem. So anyway, we thought to put the amulets on. Although Nest, are you... I don't think you're able to do any damage to them, are you? You can try. Yeah. It's immune.
Desna, guide my hand.
All immune. Another Fire Snake. Okay, and then do another one over here. Well, the other one's just disappeared. Oh. Why is Xanthir Vang back? We killed him. Do you have like a limited amount of turns to kill the... swarm before he comes back? If that's the case, that's rough. If the swarm allows him to respawn, that's really rough.
Cover me, all right?
Kill all the other demons anyway. They won't be a problem anymore. What is that thing? It's horrible looking. Okay, do I wonder if Evil Eye will work on it now. Nope, still immune to Evil Eye. Okay. That was a waste then. Everything's got reductions. Did I put Crusader? Yeah, you've got Crusader's Edge. Oof. Okay, Ruchelet's not doing well. Ivy, yeah, do us a full round of attacks. Ness still can't do anything. Have you still got... Yeah, you've still got haste.
Stab you or zap you. Why not both?
Yeah, just run away, Ruchelet. Then do Quarry. Immune to Quarry. What aren't you immune to? You seem to be immune to everything. Do Hellfire, eh? And Darren, you were struggling, weren't you? Give everyone true sight. That'll help with the concealment anyway. Guess this is definitely a boss fight, isn't it? With, I hope you don't have to kill the swarms within a certain amount of turns. That'd be really tough. Oh, there you go. We got it. Maybe just had 2 phases. Xanthir Vang, defeated, he drops to his knees. For a few drawn-out seconds, all you can hear is the rustling of the locust shifting under his robe. The sound suddenly morphing into rasping, unnatural laughter. Who could have predicted that a vandal, my enemy, the enemy of my masters, would be the one to rid me of my excruciating servitude? You are an unforeseen, unknown quantity that has solved the impossible equation. Such an elegantly simple solution to all my problems. The eerie laughter dies away as quickly as it came. Xanthir lifts his head and looks out from his locust swarm face. You have earned a reward. I know why you are here and what you seek. You destroyed my laboratory, stood in the way of science, and halted my demon transformation experiments. But I doubt you know the source of the Neridian crystals necessary for the process. I will show you the path to truth, Vandal. But first you must answer 2 of my questions. Ruchelet reaches out to touch your elbow, but drops her hand halfway. Instead of touching you, she whispers fearfully. What did he do to himself? What did he turn himself into? It's not even a demon. It's an abomination that would sicken even the denizens of the abyss. An abomination? You stupid succubus. I have received reports about your attempts to change your nature. Do you think your experiments are any less disgusting than mine? Besides, we reject shame. In the world wound, everything is in constant flux, and it is glorious. Such a pity that it will not have a worthy chronicler, no matter what the outcome. The brainless mortals will scribble down some boring account that could apply to any war. But this war is truly a story of grand metamorphosis. A flourishing land has become a wasteland. A mortal has become a swarm of insects, and a demon seeks to integrate herself with the Crusaders and flirts with the commander like a besotted shepherdess. I'm not. I didn't. Ruchelet hides her face in utter humiliation. Why are you so sure that I don't have that information already? Doubting my intellect is a foolish move. If you already knew the truth, you would have directed your efforts to destroying my supply routes, not breaking into my laboratory. Why do you think I'll believe you? Because it is the logical thing to do. What motive do I have for concealing information that you will inevitably learn from the notes scattered around my laboratory? Xanthir falls silent for a moment. Furthermore, I would very much like to see your face as enlightenment dawns. Ask your questions. Name the location of my laboratory before I was forced to relocate to the inhospitable Ivory Sanctum. I think it was Dresden. I think we learned that somewhere else. Correct. Did you know that? Or did you simply guess? It is of no consequence either way. And now answer me this. Why was my laboratory located there specifically? Why was Dresden chosen for my residence in the World Wound? Well, we've been given a chaotic option, so we have to do that. Well, yeah, we don't have to necessarily, but we're going to. Like I said before, I've been looking for more excuses to be chaotic. I think the real answer might be number 1, though. That's where the Neridian crystals were being sent. Because it has a stunning mountain view. For a while, Xanthir says nothing, seeming to be carefully choosing his words. Stupidity and ignorance are at the very top of the list of your failings. I am ashamed to have been defeated by such a weak-minded creature. I will simply give you the answer. Do not feel any sense of pride that you attained it so easily. I hope you have wits enough to realise that it is no cause for pride, but for endless shame. Know this. I have been acquiring the Neridian crystals from the Midnight Fane, a shrine located deep under Dresden. So that was the answer. I will feel proud about that because we did know it. We were just mocking you. Xanthir steels himself and slowly stands. What is it like to realise that the enemy has all this time been concealed in the bowels of your very own fortress? Don't bother answering. It was a rhetorical question. Now let us finish this, Vandal. End my existence and free me from the burden of carrying out the orders of idiot masters and offending my eyes with the sight of their feckless followers. Midnight Fane? What is it and how have the demons managed to hide it from me? Your naivety is worth lingering in this world. A surprising, incomprehensible phenomenon. I regret I will not be able to study it under laboratory conditions. Chittering laughter emerges from beneath Xanthir's hood. Deep below Dresden, where the power of the Sword of Valor cannot reach, there is a place where the abyss and the immaterial plane meet. It is where Lady Aureliu opened one of her rifts, creating a direct route to the abyss. That is where the Neridian crystals are coming from. The rift leads to... I suppose I don't want to spoil the surprise, Vandal. You do so love surprises, after all. Why have they not... I guess at any time they could attack us from beneath Dresden, then. I guess why haven't they yet? I'm wondering why they haven't yet. Why didn't... Oh, we can ask that. Why didn't the demons attack Dresden from the inside, given they had access? Such an attack will reveal the secret of the Midnight Fane to the Crusaders. It has no right to fail. Unfortunately, you impressed Duranzan so much during the battle for Dresden that he has lost all courage. I am sure you will meet him in the Fane, aggrandizing himself at the expense of whoever happens to be around. What a laughing stock. However, sooner or later he will certainly try to attack Dresden from the inside. He is more afraid of Discari than you. What are Neridian crystals? Special keys that can, with the proper handling and after a tedious ritual, awaken mythic powers in a demon. The process was discovered and developed by the great Aureliu Vorlesh, my mentor. She calls it transformation. Those who have undergone it are called mythic demons, for their powers truly deserve to be glorified in myth. Oh, okay, I have a theory then. I think we heard Arushale talking about this while we were in her lab. And she was the one that planted us in Canabris with a mysterious wound, and that wound has been where our mythic powers have kind of been erupting from. So I'm wondering if we've got an Orangian crystal inside us, and maybe she found the kind of perfect way to combine the crystal with the host so the host doesn't get all messed up like the demons have been. That's my theory anyway. I'm not sure if it's right or not. Are you that eager to die? Why should I even answer your question? Why stave off my final transition into blissful oblivion? Xanthir cocks his head to one side. I will answer you, but only out of my own curiosity. I want to see what intrigues a lowly creature such as yourself. Have you seen my underlings? My so-called students? What I ask you, can they hope to learn from me? Buffoons, that's what they are. A pathetic parody of scholarly devotion. They hear my words, but they do not understand them. Mindless fanatics and cultists, idiots besieging me with their endless questions. Killing them is pointless. I cannot banish them or use them as test subjects, because as soon as one dies, two more sprout in their place. Xanthir's voice is drowned out by the locust's furious cheering. And the demons I am forced to work with? They are unable to fulfill even the simplest of instructions. All their tiny minds can think about is how to chew one another to pieces. Duranzand, Minago, Jerebeth, they all started plotting against me as soon as I took up my post. How am I to work under these conditions? I am surrounded by utter morons. My only ambition has been to study the sciences, to discover secret truths, but instead I have been obliged to manage a herd of brainless animals. I found myself at a dead end. I cannot abandon everything and leave. I will only be exchanging life in this unbearable place for life among nameless ruins, constantly aware that my former masters could find me and exact retribution. I could hardly continue my work without my laboratory. Xanthir grows quiet for a moment. You have given me a way out, Vandal. A place where only peace awaits me. Where I will have no students or masters. Death. I am tired. Who are you, Xanthir Vang? Xanthir makes a sound not unlike a sigh. I am a higher being. I surpassed my mortal shell, discarded it, transformed myself into a lava, becoming a locust. My loyal service to the dark arts has not gone unrewarded. Lord Baphomet and Discari both gave me their consideration. I earned respect on this side of the world wound, and the only person whose respect I have not won is my mentor, Arilu Vorlesh. That is all that is permissible for you to know. I want to know more. How did you achieve this state? I won't be telling you anything. I did not spend years conducting research, carrying out experiments, and studying forbidden texts just to give it all away to some vandal. The sacrifices I've made, the impossible truths my mind has had to encompass, Discari's philosophy, Baphomet's sophistry, Areskagal's riddles, the nebulous ravings of lesser-known demons such as Izyagna, who have probably never even heard. You've probably never even heard these names before. It's enough that you have managed to get your hands on my notes. They say there is no king's road to knowledge, but for vandals there isn't so much as a dirt track. If you want to achieve what I have, then follow the path I had to take, every single step. Do not ask him about this. There are paths of which it is best not to know. What this man has done is more frightening than anything I have seen, more than anything I've done to others. I beg you, do not look into how Xanthir Vang fell. This knowledge is a danger to your soul. Yeah, Ruchelet really doesn't want us to go down this route. I am curious though, what's it like being a swarm? It is impossible to explain to someone who has not made the same exalted journey. Endless bliss, endless splendor, endless solitude. Among the lower creatures, there is no one who can understand me now. What do you know about Arilu Vorlesh? She is my mentor, although she has never given me the slightest recognition. You have I guess she has a similar relation to you as you have to your disciples, where you hate your disciples and find them unbearable. It seems that she thinks the same of you. It was she who invented the method for transforming demons using the Neridian crystals. Admiration, envy, and hurt all vie for dominance in Xanthir's voice. She is the best of all humans and demons, a true scientist, pioneer, architect of the world wound. It is ironic that both of the Abyss's finest scientific minds were mortals once, isn't it? I guess you're talking about yourself as well there. What can you tell me about Jerebeth? A troublesome gnat who thinks herself the queen of this dung heap. She hates me for usurping her in the sanctum, but she doesn't dare go against the orders of Baphomet and his daughter Hepzimira. These demon names are such a mouthful. Jerebeth is a known quantity, and a negligible one at that. I'm not going to do this option, that's like a taunter. I don't intend for Jerebeth to get a hold of the swarm either, if I can stop it. I wonder what not killing him... It's weird that that's neutral, not killing him. But I am going to kill him, though. This guy's too dangerous to be left alive, and too horrific, I think, to the Azata's sensibilities. And to Nest's. I'll put an end to your existence. Farewell, Vandal. I would thank you if I hated you any less than my master. May Baphomet and Discari burn, and may you burn with them. And there we've got Xanthir Vang. Oh, this whole grimoire grants its owner 3 spell slots for level 1 spells, 2 slots for level 2 spells, and 2 for level 3 spells for the wearer's spellcasting class with the highest caster level. That's pretty good, actually. I guess that's on top of any other spell slots that you have. Oh, yeah, we need to, we need to sort Arushale out.
Rules are made
Healer.
to be broken.
Well done. Right. We've got so many copies of On the Nature of the Divine now. It must be a popular book. Okay, so I guess they're the loot. That's the loot. Xanthir Vang. Oh, okay. I thought the other ones were the notes. We've learned something from this book. A hefty notebook in a thick leather cover, every inch of which has been nibbled on by insects. There are dark streaks of blood, dried blood on the binding. Documented inside, in small, precise handwriting, are the experiments of Xanthir Vang. The records mostly describe complex magical processes, the deciphering of which would take several days at least. But there are scattered passages written in less esoteric language. Telepathy, a dead end. I need a way to control the insects directly, with my will alone, bypassing conscious thought entirely. Parasitism / symbiosis. The test subject's skin is gradually ingested, replaced by the swarm. Result, failure. How do I stop them from eating through tissue? What is flesh? What is a body part? Planting larvae in the fatty tissue under the effect of indecipherable. The text subjects report pain when the hatching insects pierce through. The next step is to test it on myself. Gradual amputation of the left hand, phalanx by phalanx. Focus on phantom pains. Success. The locusts take the form of fingers. Only half of the fourth and all of the fifth finger for now. The locusts are still not completely responsive to my will, but enough to be able to write this with my new hands. The next problem, the brain. Dispersed cognition, removing consciousness to the astral plane. The test subject retains awareness when locusts replace up to 2/3 of the brain. Trepanation, success, vision, unusual effect, extremely itchy scalp. And what did we learn from the book? I always like to check that, because sometimes most of the time the abilities you get from books aren't that useful, but Xanthir Vang's notes. +1 competence bonus against fear and frightening effect. The book's like, what do you call it? We've been desensitized, that's it. I think I'll give this to Nest. Give her more spell slots. Let's see if it works. Yeah, there you go. We've got loads now. Go True Strike. We don't use Shocking Touch that much. 2 more here. I'll put Frigid Touch in those. Then level 3. Yeah, we'll do Force Punch. I think we're gonna kill Jerabeth as well, probably.
This is my kind of work.
Well, I think she won't be happy that because we found Maravok as a plant and we killed him. I don't think she'll be happy about that. A magic sarcophagus with a tight-fitting lid. The locust creature can sleep inside. The locust creature can sleep inside it, unafraid that the swarm will disperse. So he has to sleep inside a coffin. Oh, what are these? Are these more notes? Diary of a student of the great Xanthir Vang. I'm not going to read all of this. But let's check what ability it gave us. +1 competence bonus to fortitude saving throws against distorted demons. It's alright. found everything in there, didn't we? Yeah, I think so. Right, let's bail.
Careful now.
Baphomet's Runeblade. Why are you all hanging out in here? Hello, Jerabeth. We still have... Yeah, we still have buffs available. Oh, whoops, I skipped. You discovered Jerabeth engrossed in a task. She is holding a locust between two delicate clawed fingers, one of the locusts that previously comprised Xanthir Vang, and you watch as she slowly pushes a needle into its body. The demon observes the locust's convulsions with fascination. This will require a lot of work, a lot of work to preserve this beauty. Oh, whoops. See? Using another living being in one way or another, that is the highest form of compassion possible for us demons. To coexist with others we like and to take pleasure in it is simply beyond our capabilities. You did as you promised, Crusader, but you killed my Maravok for some reason. Silence reigns in your head for a time. You do know that making deals with demons is a losing game, yes? Lucky for you, I enjoy playing mortals so much that I will keep up the act and fulfill my part of the bargain. Ask me a question. I will answer. Could I ask where to find Xandrea? I don't think she'll know anything more than what Xanthir told us about the Nandrian crystals. We know who commands the demon forces in the Whirlwind. We could ask about Aureliu Vorlesh. Or we could ask what she knows about the Midnight Fane. Surprised she's going to let us go even though we killed Maravok. I'm not sure. Are we going to be able to... I'd like to attack and kill her, but if we can ask one question first. We'll ask about this, okay. The Midnight Fane? Of course. It was built in the bowels of the earth below Dresden, so deep underground that even the power of the mighty Sword of Valor cannot reach it. It is a chapel of 3 demon lords, Discari, Baphomet, and Nocticula. All of the Whirlwind is connected, fused with the Abyss, but this place especially so. It contains a rift known as the Gates of Midnight. The chapel is protected against any invasion. All visitors from the Midnight Isles go there. Minago and Duranzadand have built their nests there. I enjoy spending time there myself until it became too unruly. I promised to answer your question, and I did. Now the only thing standing between me and the control of Ivory Sanctum is you. Okay, so she does attack us. As much as it would have been nice to do the chaotic option, I think Nest isn't the type to renege on a deal. She's not that sort of chaotic. So I'm glad, but I'm still glad we can kill her. I didn't really want to leave her alive. Yeah, do a quickened haste.
Distract them from me.
Okay, Ember, you could do Evil Eye on her. It works on her, it seems. Just attack her, Ulbrig. Nest. Give yourself mirror image. Baruchele, Sense Vitals. Dominate monster? No, 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 no. You can't dominate Ivy, that's not cool. Unbreakable Heart. There you go. We got Ivy back.
I will see to your demise. Time
Okay.
to share your treasures.
Kill her.
Can't you just die already?
You made a mistake trying to fight us, Bug Lady. Insta kill? No. That'll be too easy. Okay, Albrig, Death from Above. Oh, these are demons in disguise. Okay.
Your death awaits. Make your peace.
I feel like you'd have a better time if you weren't in disguise.
Your luck's run out.
Let's get Jet. Let's. No, I want you to search Jerabeth, not just stand on top of her, please. Why can't I search her? Because she's bugged out in the corner or something.
Everything has a price.
Okay, Nest, go stand right next to her and then try searching her. Why is this not working? Okay, hopefully we'll be able to pick it up when we leave, like we did with the Minotaur stuff. Okay. Let's leave, and hopefully that will mean we can get the loot that she's got. If we can't, I'll be really upset. Oh, I will forget if I don't do this now. Let's swap these amulets back. Ivy, you can have the +3 one. Braces of Breaching. Whenever the wearer of these braces confirms a critical hit, the enemy must pass a Fortitude saving throw or become vulnerable to piercing damage. Is that good for... Waldriff has decent critical range. What about... Maybe we could do that with Nest. She has very high critical range. And I think her weapon does piercing damage, so that is somewhat synergetic with what she does. What's this one? Vast Intelligence +6. Yes, please. Thank you. That's good. Okay, I'll think about the rest later. Oh, I can't be bothered to change Waldriff down. Why is Ember permanently shaken? What did that to her? I hope a rest will cure that.
Can we retreat already?
Whoa, 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 what? Oh, is this Ivu? Yeah, we're not going to fight you, Ivu. Where are you? Oh, you're all the way over here. We'll let Darren do it then. Oh, we can't. Okay. This is annoying. Ivu, how are you being commanded by a creature that's dead? Or dominated even? I feel like effects like that should dissipate once the person that did them is gone. Okay, everyone just run over. Darren is out of Unbreakable Hearts. Ember's not though. Well, there you go. It's over. You gonna let us... Please let me pick up Jerabeth's loot, please? There you go, okay. Oh, she only has an she hasn't got yeah, she's got hardly anything on her. Fair enough though. That's the Ivory Sanctum done. And a pretty big plot point as well. So the demons have a back door into Dresden anytime they like. Closing that should probably be a top priority for us, really, shouldn't it? We're definitely going to have to do a crusade, because there was an army on the way. So we'll have to do a crusade fight the minute we go out here. Because we were in here for like 3 days. I think we rested 3 times, and each one was... Yeah, there you go. Each one was a full day rest. I don't really get why sometimes it lets you rest for 9 hours, and then other times the minimum you can do is a day. Okay, just do the stone's throw on the incubi, as I'll do that at the start. Easy. So easy. Aura of Onslaught. All allied units within a radius of 2 squares. Oh wait. Oh, they're the church guards, aren't they? Okay, hedge knights are beasts. Amazing. Glad we finally have done the Ivory Sanctum. And we now have a solution to doing Blackwater as well, because Social has an adamantium weapon. So maybe I'll go back and do that quickly. Arushale wishes to have a conversation with the commander whenever she can spare some time in Dresden. Okay, in our midst. Spies of the Abyss have attempted to infiltrate Dresden to find out the commander's plans. It was only by chance that they were stopped. The officers have suggested an increase to security in anticipation of new attempts by the demons. 10 Inquisitors. Introduce collective responsibility, increase the number of interrogators. Select trustworthy soldiers who will keep an eye on their comrades. Unlock senior comrades decree. What does that do? Adds 1,000 leadership experience points. Crusade morale increases by 30. I like that one. Select trustworthy. Yeah, we'll do that one. Sealer will personally talk to the best among the Crusaders and select the most loyal and pure of heart to look for spies. These warriors will also serve as a model for common soldiers to follow. Fear of the surface. A group of mongrels has arrived in Dresden. The hunters may have been brave in their underground caves, but they have lost their nerve on the surface. They are scared of sunlight, get disoriented by open spaces, and feel perturbed by unfamiliar opponents. Lan asks the commander to be understanding regarding his comrades' anxiety, and not to throw them straight into the thick of things. Position them in the rear of the army where it's safer. 50 mongrel sharpshooters. We mostly have only mongrel sharpshooters, so we'll probably go with that one. Train them out to fight and inspire them with the light of heaven. Well, that one's just objectively better, isn't it? I guess we only have this option because we did the light of heaven figure. We showed them the light of heaven earlier. So that gives us sharpshooters, and all mongrel fighters and sharpshooters gain the heavenly protection feat. Yeah, inspire them with the light of heaven. The light of heaven steeled the hearts of the underground hunters. They are now ready to face any challenge and defeat any foe. Oh yeah, we're not going to do this. Morale reduces. So doing this, I think, is part of what you have to do to get the swarm that walks. We're not going to repeat that monster's experiments. No way. Alright, campaign. What are our armies doing at the moment? So we've only got 2 more armies to fight down here. So we've got these 2 here. And they're quite strong ones, so we won't rush to it, but we'll get ready. We'll get ready for it. We'll move our army around. Is there any recruitment we can do? Do a free search for new mercenaries. Mavanic Diva. Where did these come from? Not sure where they came from. Right, you can go and join these guys over here. That's where most of our mongrels are. You've got a level up, that's great. Siege Mastery. The general uses abilities with... No, we've only got 1. All range units get a plus... Yeah, we'll do that. Even if we've only got 1 ranged unit there. Yeah, this defense force can sit here. The Mavanic Divas seem pretty strong, don't they? Be pretty good. Oh wait, I was going to see how far down here you can go. Oh, that loops. I didn't realise that. What's that question mark space there? Makeshift lab. Oh, it's just regents. Okay, I'll go pick that up. There is someone on the road. Get ready. Okay. Right outside the Ivory Sanctum. Oh, okay. Well, I was waiting for this to happen. That's Fallen Autumn Haze.
Missed me already.
Yes. Oh, we probably should have rested, but... Fawn Autumn Haze. Before you, exhausted and seated on the ground, is none other than Fawn. He looks up at you in surprise. Commander, I wasn't expecting to see you here. It appears my luck hasn't run out just yet. May I ask for your help? You notice a sizable amount of blood pulled by his legs. A belt is tied around one leg below the knee, but that doesn't appear to have stopped the bleeding. Let's assess Fawn's wounds. Fawn has lost a lot of blood. Judging by the pool around his boot, he should have collapsed into unconsciousness long ago. He must be a truly resilient fighter. So much blood. He should have lost all strength and collapsed by now. How odd. Is he really that strong? Survey the area. Fawn's strength has failed him at the worst possible time. He has stopped to rest in the middle of an open area. This feels like a trap. This is a trap, isn't it? Where a deadly arrow may come flying from any direction, and anyone approaching him to help will likewise be in danger. What are you doing here? I was tracking Kalessa and found her lair not far from here. Again we fought, and again she was able to wound me. She is following my trail here as we speak. Yeah, this feels like a trap. I find this all very suspicious. He can't be trusted! This is Kalessa. An elf seems to have appeared out of thin air. She shoots Fawn a hateful glare. This is a trap. Fawn is an assassin of the Winter Council, and he's come here to kill you. Has that always been the case, Fawn? Because you've been following us for ages. Grabbing his weapon, Fawn shouts out forcefully. Watch out! She's stronger and deadlier than she looks. Slay her before she kills us both. A trap? What are you talking about? His wound is just for show. He's unarmed and full of strength. His goal is to lure you in so his cronies can attack you. I bet they're hiding nearby, waiting for the right moment. Kalessa surveys the seemingly barren landscape suspiciously. Fawn chuckles coldly. An ambush. Who is lying to her? Who is lying to us? Her or your own eyes? Why would Fawn want to kill me? He's a cold-blooded assassin sent by the Winter Council. That cabal of scumbags dispatches him wherever it needs an inconvenient truth covered up. As for anyone unlucky enough to learn such truths that might sully our people's good name, well, he washes it all away with their blood. Fawn mutters, his face scrunched up in contempt. Another lie. Will you ever tire of your deceit, accursed wretch? Why did you decide to intervene? You spared me. Let's say I'm repaying my debt. She gives you a stony look. Or do you think that, since I'm a drow, I don't know the meaning of honour? Yeah, I trust her more. We've been listening to her and helping her the whole way, so yeah. I believe Kalessa. Fawn, your deception ends here. Well, would you look at that? Fawn rises to his feet. His movements make it obvious that his injured leg was nothing more than a ruse. That's a shame. If you had just believed me, this would have been over more quickly and less painfully. It's unlikely that my associates will grant you an easy death now. Not hiding his contempt, Fawn nods in the direction of the dark elves that have appeared out of the shadows. Fawn, have you gone mad? I was tasked with keeping the secrets Kalessa discovered from getting out. Knowing your reputation, I was certain that you would otherwise have unearthed them in short order. Therefore, I had no choice but to do this. No one is to blame for this. It's just the way things turned out. Who do you really serve? Fawn's voice is full of pride. I serve my people and no one else. Being an elf is not just a privilege. It's an obligation that I bear with honour, no matter how heavily it may weigh on me at times. Kalessa's words are cold and biting. Liar! You serve a pack of unscrupulous scumbags, a clique of self-righteous schemers. In order to protect their lies, you murder the innocent, and then you hide behind words like duty. Why did you ask for my help in your hunt for Kalessa? I would have preferred not to have involved you in this matter, and to put her to death myself. Then I wouldn't have had to kill you as well. Fawn sighs quietly. But after my first clash with Kalessa, I realised I didn't have the strength. Thus I decided to use you instead, and I provided some motivation. I set up those skirmishes with the drow so that my words would seem entirely more plausible. I regret that I had to stoop to such baseness, but even more I regret that it was unsuccessful. How could you ally yourself with the drow? Are you a demon worshipper? His voice trembles tragically. I did not seek this perverted alliance, yet it was inevitable. These extreme circumstances forced me to end your life. Anamora also sought your death, so joining forces was mutually beneficial. If things were different, I would be the first to rise up against her. But it just so happens that you have suddenly become a greater threat to my nation than she is. Kalessa is scowling, her tone acerbic. The Winter Council believes that honour is the perfect shield against any accusations of ignominious acts. You'll pay for your deception, elf. Fawn addresses you in a calm, somewhat sorrowful manner. I'm sorry for having to do this. Believe me, I take no pleasure in carrying out this order, but circumstances are stronger than our desires.
Time to rob them of their treasures.
This might actually be quite tough, given that we're not buffed at all, and there's a lot of them. And Ember's not shaking anymore. That's good at least. Okay, Nest. Let's rely on some summoning to help us out, given the numbers are a bit off. Summon a Mosaic Diva. And turn your weapon enchantment on. That's at least something we can do.
Cover me.
Monadic Diva. Monadic Diva, I guess. Oof. Kalessa, you need to... I'd like it if you survived. Can we give haste to her too? No.
Cover me, alright? Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Okay, Darren, if you move here and do prayer, please. At least do some buffing.
And grace.
Oh, they're maguses. Ranged maguses, it seems. Okay, Ivy, come and attack. Okay, Arushale. Try and take out the ones attacking Kalesa. Oh, they're really ganging up on her. Okay, Ember. Well, this seems like a good fire snake opportunity. Perfect. And then do Phantasmal Killer, maybe try and kill another one. Or Halt. This might be even better for Halt, might it? Greater Command Halt. Okay, Ulbrig. Oh, you're fatigued as well. Oh, that's not good. I really should have rested before doing any movement. We're not in a good position for this. Okay, Nest. Do another summon. Get a tree ant out here. There's a fly in here. At least the Halt is working.
Distract them for me.
Come on, keep hitting. Ah, frustrating. Okay, do. Okay, we've got Quicken, so we can do a couple of spells in one. Do True Seeing. And then do Cure Moderate Wounds Mass. And then go attack here, if you can. Cool, we got one. Alright. Keep firing on this group. Okay, so Kalesa can't actually die. She's just gone into a kneeling position. Remind me what the Empower does? Oh, it's persistent that makes them last, or makes them do double, like a double roll. Hellfire Ray. Cool. Killed Fallen Autumn Haze. That's all you can do. Ulbrig, just try killing them. Nest.
Stab their backs.
Perfect.
Time to share your treasures.
Okay, we handled this fine. This tree ant is tanky. Ivy, go over here and do your breath attack. It's like a good opportunity for it. Okay, Arushale.
Prepare yourself.
Let's do a shot. Ember, you can run over here and do a fireball. And then Ulbrich. This ambush was poor.
I'll loot your corpse.
Okay.
Cover
We've
me,
done.
right?
Out of my sight!
You should probably run away now, mate. It's just you. Fawn Autumn Haze. Even in the face of death, Fawn maintains his melancholic tranquility. I knew I would die like this, on the edge of the world, defending the threats of nobility that weave my race into a single glorious nation. Well, at least I do not die in vain. I don't know, you failed an ambush. You didn't kill your target, so I feel like you did die in vain. Whose orders are you following? He just smiles sadly. You think that, since I'm on death's door, I will reveal the secrets of my superiors? You are mistaken. I and others like me know how to make our hearts stop beating before any treacherous words can spill from our mouths. I will remain loyal until the end. Aren't you ashamed of what you did? With a mournful look, Fawn says, You wouldn't understand. You are not of my people. Maybe if we were an elf, he'd say something different there. Rest in peace. Fawn closes his eyes, and a quiet, peaceful breath escapes his lips. His chest stops heaving, and the fingers he had wrapped around his weapon go limp. There is a deep bitterness in Kalessa's voice. He even managed to die gracefully, despite being a complete scoundrel. New event, a letter about Kalessa, hiding the truth about Kalessa. Okay, so I guess we have a choice about what to do with the information we got. Can you finally get an explanation as to what... Can I finally get an explanation as to what just happened? Fawn wasn't a dark hunter. He was just a hunter. He served the Winter Council, a powerful elven organisation. It wants me dead because I've learned of a very dark secret. That's why they sent Fawn to kill me. And everyone I could potentially have told about it. Meaning you, soldier. Tell me about yourself, the whole truth. With a weary sigh, she says in a hollow voice, I was born in Kyonin, in the blessed forests of the elves. I was different back then, pure and noble. But no matter how beautiful and fair Kyonin was, it had its share of injustice, cruelty and crimes committed with impunity. And I never could stand crimes going unpunished. I joined the Sunset Wasps, a secret sect of vigilantes dedicated to Callistra. By night we would bring justice to those whom the law had failed to punish. Liars, traitors, molesters, murderers. But the further we went, the more our doubts grew. We asked ourselves, how reliable was the information we were getting? Could there have been any mistakes? Alas, it was too late. The whole time we were puppets in the hands of a priestess of Discari by the name of Anemora. The monster had been toying with us, using us to kill innocents. The wasp was revealed to be a locust, and we were unmasked as criminals, outcasts. We were wanted and had nowhere to turn. The only option was to bend the knee to Anemora, who promised us protection. I was the only one who refused, but I was captured and taken by force. Then, under Anemora's watchful eye, our apprenticeship began. We did dark, horrible things, bathing in violence and spite, myself included. I did them too. At first I was controlled by magic, and then they broke me. And the dark fate, the curse of our people, took us one by one, until it finally embraced me as well. When I saw the monster I become, I mustered what remained of my will and fled. I wanted to tell everyone the truth, tell them how we were caught in the demon's trap, let the world know about the dark fate. But Anemora's hunters, my former comrades, they came for me, and they weren't the only ones, as it turned out. Tell me more about Anemora. She is a true drow, one who never was a normal elf, and even among drow she's a dangerous monster, the deadliest of Discari's servants. Fear her. Her flesh nurses swarms of terrifying creatures, and her mind, I've learned the danger of her guile firsthand. The Winter Council, what sort of organisation is it? The Winter Council is a legend, but few doubt its existence. It's said to be a clique of influential elves of Kyonin, a mysterious group that watches over the interests of elvenkind, protecting them by any means necessary. Murder, espionage, blackmail, no tool is excessive for them in the reputation and honour of the if the reputation and honour of the elven nation are at stake. When I decided to tell the world the truth about the Dark Fate, the bane of our kind, I signed my own death warrant in the eyes of the Winter Council. They don't want elves to be tarnished by their association with the ignoble drow. They're too scared of being held responsible for the crimes of their dark cousins. It's better to hide this dangerous truth and destroy everyone who knows it. What's the Dark Fate? It's been assumed since time immemorial that the drow are either a degenerate branch of our kind or an abhorrent perversion, a mockery fostered by the dark gods. But the truth is that the chasm between the elves and the drow is much smaller than one might think. Any elf can become a drow, absolutely anyone. Whenever an elf commits unthinkable evil, letting darkness into their heart, they may one day transform. The Dark Fate is the state of the soul of an unrepentant malefactor who detests the light. An elf like that is no different from a drow, both in appearance and in spirit, and thus they become a drow. Kalissa smiles mirthlessly. Her face shows the immense fatigue of the months of wandering, fighting for survival. Such cruel irony. The elves were trying so desperately to convince everyone that they have nothing to do with the drow, the most vile, horrid race in the world, and it turns out that the distance between a normal elf and a drow is but a single step. I see. So what now? Now I ask you one last favour. I still have friends left in Kyonin, real friends, ones I can trust. Send a letter to Avinara, to the leader of the border defenders. Recount my tragic tale so it doesn't die as the Winter Council wants it to, since I won't have the chance to speak this truth myself. Because you will have to end my life now, soldier. She looks at you calmly, wearily. There is neither threat nor fear in her words, only a plea for, and acceptance of, the inevitable. I don't want to kill her. Oh. Why do you seek death? The Dark Fate is claiming me. I can feel the malevolence and the hatred in my heart growing fiercer with each day that passes. The memories of the crimes I was forced to commit are clouding the world before me. I refuse to tread this path any further, to turn into a monster. If you have any mercy, I beg of you, kill me and end my torment. Ember. She's right. She's in pain. I can see it in her eyes. This pain can't be healed, so it will be a mercy to let her go. I'm surprised you're saying that, Ember. You normally try to give everyone a chance. Maybe my mythic powers can return you to the path of light. Your curse can't be irreversible. Deep-seated fear appears on Kalessa's face. No more. I've already been changed once, and I won't let anyone do it to me again. Even if you want to save me, know that I would sooner slit my own throat than allow my soul to be reshaped once more. What if you can still be saved? If there's a dark fate, could there be a light fate? Maybe good deeds could heal you. With a bitter smile, Kalessa shakes her head. A light fate? Wouldn't that be nice? But no. No such blessing exists. The road into darkness goes only one way, and I've almost reached its end. The dark impulses in my heart have been growing stronger by the day. It's been getting harder and harder to remain myself, to resist the urges. I've spent all my strength. When I saw Fawn dying, I almost howled with delight. I wanted to dig my nails into his face, gouge out his eyes, mangle him, and rejoice. It's not me anymore. It's the beast I've been turned into, and it will break free very soon. These are the last minutes of the old Kalessa's life. Please don't delay, and spare me the fate of becoming a monster. Arushale. Is the curse that's damning you truly stronger than a passionate heart? Stronger than a pure soul? Even as a drow, you will retain your memory, your personality. You could still do some good and struggle against the call of evil as before. Kalessa covers her eyes wearily. I understand why you'd want to believe that so badly. You're afraid that you might be damned too. I don't know. Maybe you will ascend from the darkness, but that path is closed to me now. I'm exhausted. I can't fight any longer. Okay. If even Ember thinks it's the right thing to do, we'll do it. I'm sorry. Goodbye, soldier. Let me just run over to you. Oh, I'm sad it ended that way, Fair. I was wondering when we were gonna get the conclusion of the Kalessa and Fawn questline. I shall wonder no longer, as it is done. There's nothing else to find, is there? Oh, there is. Nothing of use, but still. Right, we need to go back to Dresden. Hopefully, I don't think we'll get another encounter. I still want to go pick up these regents. How long have I been recording? Oh, nearly 2 hours again. I'm getting worse at keeping track of the time. Maybe 2 hours is alright though. I mean, I only do it once a day. Okay. Let's teleport home. We still have stuff to do before the end. We need to do the Heart of Mystery. We still need to find the pieces for the Legacy of the Ancients. We need to go back to Blackwater. And we need to go to the Temple of the Good Hunt, because I think that's where that cultist ran off to. But I'll leave it there for now, given that we did a fair bit today. So yeah, thanks for watching, especially if you got to the end. I'm going to be posting stuff daily, so you can subscribe if you want to keep track of the series, or leave a like or a comment if you're feeling generous. Yep, thanks for watching. Bye.